Cag Apex, and in this video today you'll be seeing another custom. I guess you'll see two customs, but anyway, this is what I call the warrior drone. The inspiration and body type in the front part of the name is inspired from the warrior bugs from Starship Troopers. And if y'all don't know what the warrior bugs or the movie Starship Troopers is, so you don't know what the warrior bugs, since that's the main, well, killer fodder. I luckily, so I got the other phone, I actually decided to go ahead and pick the image. And then y'all can probably see some similarities. Here we go. Some word. All right, so we got. Okay, see that? It's a figure from. I don't flip. I think it's Monster Arts. I don't know. Oh, that's a movie and that one. That figure, Funko Pop. Yep, and these are actually one of the creatures people like to pin up against Xenomorphs, which I feel like a lot more of y'all know about Xenomorphs at this point in time, and if y'all don't, I can't do nothing for y'all. But yeah, that's just to help for people to know what the creature is. But yeah, so the name Warrior Drone, because Warrior Bug, and then the body, you see like the four legs, the limbs, and you got like a little kind of like the claw belly belts, because the bug team is called the arachnids. You not consider them more of ants, while in everything else what more of the ants are. Then kind of like the back kind of head thing, you know, instead of jaws is turrets. So I'll tell you what this neat little thing does. I'm gonna show you the articulation. I'm gonna show some size comparisons and all that. Oh, and while I'm here, if you notice, y'all didn't see, but I want to go and show. I caught a mole cricket earlier, so now I got two. So, but since my mom's working, I can't go into the room right now. Because you know they'll disturb the piece and all that. So the door's closed, so I'm gonna have to wait right for you go into another break or just when she's done. Anyway, so now we got that. We're gonna do the figure articulation of this. This is one of my first project that I finally did, and one that's actually gonna stay permanently. And then I got some future projects, but again, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna do all that. Anything for like when I will do one of my pet videos, at least for the snake, and maybe finger room Thursday maybe. I don't know. I have to feel it. I have to feel it before doing it. But anyway, so we got like this, got the foot divot, this rotation. This pretty much has the same articulation, just different ways. This goes up and down. Really doesn't really do anything, which I guess, you know, but you know, if like he put a charge for, he could stab you, I guess, or he fall over. It's more to help like a certain mode for his balance. For turrets that shoot guns, blasters, or even energy rays, even like rail guns or rockets, depending what form it is. This is cut and slice, or like a defense thing where it jumps forward, or even if it's put together, you can actually increase the beam into a more charged form. And of course, you can rotate that. Like you can technically do this too, but you know it's more figured in place. I'm not fooling around and pop that out of place. Just make sure the thing's still alive. You know, now I know I'm walking on his little tippy toes, kind of have the arachnids, warrior bugs or whatever it did. But you know, you can actually fool around with that. You can actually have it stand on its back feet or front feet. It's a robot, so god dang it, hold up. And then you can actually have it like this, like I said, this actually the tail helps a little bit like that. And then you can have this like, you know, be like aerial rockets, or like, you know, shoot like across the area and whatnot. And then you have what I like to call plantation mode, I guess, where it's actually not on the tips of his feet. It's actually all the way on the feet itself. So like it's stationary, and it kind of just starts doing like a base turn thing. Doesn't move. Also can help it crawl further down. Of course, it's on like the many people figure side. A comparison we have against a human minifigure. You see the size helps. You know, you can try to hook onto the back cover support. Then we got like a beast here. You can see the size is more comparable to that. You can see. So it's a variety of beasts compared to that. And then I guess I'll show you briefly the other custom I did today. Cause originally, yes, the other day I had made a cyber, but the cyber arm is somewhere lost in the house, so now I gotta find it. Cause I still wanted pieces, but the cyber didn't really look at me. But this is kind of like a zombie beast, cause like it's rotten, decaying. You see the other pieces of the forms, but it's still kind of interesting, I guess. And I gotta give me some water real quick. I'm getting parched. Look at that so far what I've created. Like I said, I already told you when I plan to do some more of the pet videos. Terror started coming out again, so I might do that. But like for my scorpions, when I have to do that like at night. As for feeding videos, I'll probably either do a feeding video for my snake assassin. But for my other ones, my video home is still full, and I don't think I can get her. I don't think I can get Reaper to eat. Terror is still scared of show. Well, not scared. She's still, I think, full. So I take a while. And same thing about Soul. So anything with my scorpions that's probably further away. And half the time I do feed them, I don't do the video. But if I get enough comments asking for them, I might try to go for it more. Or I might just try to record them every time I start getting ready to feed. And if they don't feed, I just delete the recording. That's what I'll probably do. But I will have when I actually handle my pets though. Let's see. Razor got fed yesterday. She's iffy, so I might be able to do one for her. I'm not really sure. My pink toe actually is kind of trickery. I think getting high prey items are better than things I have to tongue feed with. Anyway, so I got that. And I guess I can snowball ideas. Y'all remember partially what I said last time, so I don't like to repeat myself. With make construx, I think I already just go for certain other things and aspects and ideas. But now I can just snowball. So I guess it'll be the breakout beast section, I guess. Which some things I kind of thought about and other things, but it's not going to be added. And then I guess for like extraism we can put there. So one, y'all already know about like certain monsters and creature ideas are, and then we gotta go for things that exist. I'm thinking we can have like full on the zombie style like head. Cause now we're getting more and more like monster looking zombies. I feel like we can get something more cool than like a full on humanoid and get more ride aesthetic. So instead of just them just be looking dead beasts, you can just of the existing one, which would just be a paint job. We can actually get like a zombie styled head. I'm looking back for like back full of blood design, something from Resident Evil. So we can get some more zombie styled heads. I'm also thinking about we can just straight up have like a demonic head. And now I'm not thinking like we can have like demon monsters and then of course we have angel monsters. No. The demon monsters are feel more manageable to have as beast. The angel ones, no. I just really at that point, what are we going to do? You pretty much just give the feathered wings and just a holy appearance for the monster. At that point, so like if we do get an angel creature for the breakout beast, it's just gonna be colorization for a beast we have, or just be like the white counterpart of the demon for the demon head. It really wouldn't do, because the colors itself, they take a variety of colors. So demon aspect I can see, and a true demon is just a true demon or whatever. It's just a fallen angel anyway. So yeah, I'm not trying to have like unholy versus holy aesthetic. I'm just saying, we can have demonic beast. Because, we can have angelic beasts, but, it's not like they're angels. And whatnot. We can already have a few things like that. Then, y'all already know, like, way back, not last week, like, way back, I was saying how we technically could have robot creatures, and I was trying to figure out how we can do it with aesthetic. I mean, there's so much we can do and collab, but I feel like if we get like a full-on aesthetic, one color-wise for like the main sims, we can just color it metallic or robotic or mechanical. Paint job is all that matters there. So we don't have to even have it. But like robotic wise, I mean, real life for robot wise, we can just get like 2 or maybe 3 new pieces, head mold and everything. And really, they don't even have to have it where. I mean, seeing how the horse for breakout beasts actually have jaw articulation, they legit can. It's just it doesn't function as more for biting, but like a plasma beam. But we could get robots. We can full on get robots and whatnot. But it doesn't even have to be for like a robot team. It can be a golem. So instead of like getting like a robot into breakout beast, as a creature, in way we can get golems, which works too. Because when you look at metal or steel or any type of mechanical golem, it's pretty much you're getting a robot or like a robotic knight, and so that works. So like when you think about it, a lot of robots are still golems. It's just mechanical golems, which I do like. And then for the golems, you can legit use the whole aspect because they're just made up of material, really. We can legit get like a golem head that is versatile to look like a planned head that you can have jaw articulation that work for a robot or anything else. And we can have one where it looks like it's made from bone, coloration make where it's like bone pieces popping up, bone spikes. Have wings, maybe even look like a golem made of feathers. The golem aspect, it can work some way. And then cause we got like bone golems, skeleton golems, all that. We can have blood golems or flesh golems. I mean, I will look for that, but a golem made material, so it's also work with the whole zombie aesthetic, I guess. So you can choose and get that. I'm not in a big rush for that because right now you can just make all sorts of creatures. I do kind of want the whole vampire feel. I do want the whole. I do want a few head modes, but I'm not like in a big rush for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anyone really is really. Just more for the more practicality of it, and then you make your own fusions and all that. But I think a lot of people be fine with getting a vampire, like like kind of like the bat monstery type, or at least some type of bat creature. Maybe um robots or something like that. Like if you want to get some more heck, the head mode team doesn't even have to be like a new team. Like how the Ice Blade head modes are technically just another add on for the dragons, which I think is fair. Like I think for like dinosaurs, a lot of people want like, maybe a pterodactyl head or a crocodile like head to fill it in, and then that makes other creatures. But I don't think anybody's in a big rush, and at this point, everybody's like more on the throwback. But breakout beats hopefully stay on, and now we're just trying to looking for like being larger for like offsets. We have all sorts of things. But back to like the whole main concept. What I was thinking is like we got the spiders, but we can almost have like smaller, even smaller creatures. We can like I was thinking like we have all the bigger creatures and whatnot, but we can have more humanoid forms of them. Like we seen that now they got like hatching an even smaller version of baby dragon, which is them even younger. Which I find interesting that the younger ones don't have a. But you got that. We can legit have that pop up in the style and just have like everything just formed, so we can legit have like the minifigure style with like the jackals, xenomorph legs and whatnot, and a different tail design or just different pieces, and have it like you got like the mini beasts. It can be like even smaller, younger creature animals, but more like minifig pieces. Then you can have it where like it's humanoid form of them, or maybe if they have like humanoid form, like we can have like a small like dragon kind of like style like how Dragon is, but they have like a different head design. Doesn't have to match the breakout beast, like a small version of head breakout beast head design. But you can have like small dragons or drakes or like mini griffins or even just like other bird monsters and whatnot, like an eagle and owl form and whatnot. That's how we get like the other creatures. We just have them be smaller, and then we already got the werewolves or wicked wolves or whatever, and then so you can legit just have like smaller werewolves that that capable of putting on, we sold them. We're seeing like the minifigure, like let me get my likeness. To give like a better idea, I'm gonna get one. And like we just give it like they get like a werewolf feel. We don't have to make it too monstery or anything, but show that's the monster with human form. And, it just is able to carry, make and construct weapons. Like it's just like beastmen or what, like beastman people or whatever. And we got like the monsters because in the claws, and then we can still carry weapons because they still hands. So you could have it where they're still small monsters, like with hands, and then we can move them. So like means like the werewolves, or if we got like vampires, it would work. And the vampires have weapons and armor, and so with the golems, and we can bring back orcs and whatnot, which this also actually works too, because like I said, this is like a reboot of like the Plasmaverse and all that. We have all sorts of these things. So even we don't bring back like human characters, like human knights and all that, because breakout beasts, we can still have humanoid characteristics with like sentience. We already got dragons and all that. We can still make smaller dragons for like smaller species creature and monster form, like xenomorph, how the xenomorphs look, and like how baby dragon look. And then we can also just have it where we have like besides the minion forms, we can also just have humanoid counterparts to them. So we can legit just like have a dragon with like we give him like the dude has the back of him is the wings from like the spitters, like the small wings, like if y'all don't remember the spitter wings, think of like Fire's back wings, the smaller secondary small wings, it'd be on the back, and then he has the arms from like the Xeno claw arms or alien claw arms, whatever, whoever had the claw hand forms first. And then you can have to give him the Xeno feet, and then give him like a dragon like head or something. Then boom, you got a humanoid dragon, and you can give him like a sword, a spear, or he can just be in that form. And then if you want him to have a tail, if they want to have a tail, they can just give the bad piece like what they got from Hellboy or with the Xenomorph, and just give him a different model tail. And then boom, you got a smaller dragon that is capable of grabbing a weapon or gun and whatnot. Tail or no tail, and you have that. And like same thing with like the whole werewolf and um the werewolf and vampire idea I was talking about. And the thing is this: if we want, we can just have them be human forms and smaller forms of said larger beasts. You have to add that new things like, you can just have smaller forms of them, more humanoid and whatnot. This creature we can have a smaller gargoyle. We can have like horse people. And I'm not talking about centaur. I'm talking about like legit mini horse like aesthetic. Though I don't think most people want that one, unless they will use more of the whole knight with the weapons. And then, like I said, how we can have orcs again and all that. I mean, we could like we use the more beast aesthetic of it all. The orcs will be like pig sentient monsters, right? So we have like a mini orc people. We use the pig design instead of like the fawn elf design. And then we have like the pig monster head. We can legit have a larger scale orc, which is because we can have this pig monsters. We do got larger scale pig monsters that are beastie enough, and we can have that way. And then so we can have like larger one and all that. And then how I was gonna say something about how we could get larger spider monsters, with like how the spider head and whatnot, but get more like bug creatures. Now we're getting like the tentacles and all that, which I think with that we can actually get like a larger scale bug monster. Because you got plenty of ways for the bug head to make a bug head, and then you can do that design. But you can have all like many people. So if you don't want to have like humans involved, there's still plenty of beast or beast people. Like like we got the griffins. We can legit make bird people, give them weapons and help the griffins. Maybe the griffins, like how in some you look in some anime cultures, like like the dragon who's are like, oh, we're descendants of dragons, and then you got that. So it's like you got the bird people, the descendants of like the griffin or the phoenix and the great eagle and all that, and they have that type of aesthetic, and they design based on them, and then all you gotta do is like change out like what a headpiece. That's all you're doing. That's the only thing that's really the only new thing they gotta do for the breakout beasts in general. Is just make new headpieces for for like people this size and the people like the beast this size. Just change the head get some head molds. You don't even need new bodies. As much as I want to see this beast like come to fruition, if they want to cut budgets, you can just change head molds and whatnot. And then currently for like other ideas, you can like usually just make them dragon head or helmet style, and then there you go. And then you got like little mini people who can maybe ride the beast, or to help the beast, or maybe they're just even younger, smaller scale beast. Because like I said, you can make it where they will be capable of carrying weapons, but they don't have to carry weapons. Especially since we even have the large one with weapons. Even with the slime gimmick, I feel like the warped wings or the slime wings are just, like I said, mutated, the evil, rotten wings, and the launcher is still able to project out other pieces, which the launcher works pretty well. I mean, the slime, something with the slime, it can work with the launcher, but I feel like the launcher itself is better put for something solid. So you can also just use, give them like, I don't know, but like maybe guns, alien rays, spears, swords. You can do that, but like they're like subordinates or whatnot, and it is capable. Heck, we showed that it's capable of holding the spears and swords. So we have like a lot of aspect you can go there. Though we'll just have to see what they go there. We'll have to see what whole COVID thing going on. Right now, I think they're just trying to spam the Halo and whatnot. So I think right now they're currently working on. So I don't know what we're gonna be doing. I think surprisingly, I haven't seen no images of anything new or things that's supposed to come up. To be honest, I think we might even see series 3 of Breakout Beast before we even see the series 2 spitters, or even the is it more cricket? Okay, good. Okay. Anyway, or even flipping the flame frost and whatnot. We'll just have to see. Because I'm pretty sure they got the models and forms of them all already mapped out and everything. Especially seeing how a lot of stuff we see are being put onto other areas. We'll just have to see. They might be even trying to come up with like a storyline with them. So, just keep purchasing said item, and, the more people request what the figures or whatever, we might just get more of that. But that's all I gotta say. I don't know, the next video will be, I'll show y'all. The next idea of a custom I want to get will be, like I said, making another ghoul. This one a little more buff and armored, even my first one. So this will have more of the Xeno aesthetic to it, like pieces to make it. I'm trying to make a spider bat like thing. And I'll be trying to make me a larger Gollum exosuit robot thing. So, you got that for us. And I have plenty of ideas for that. And then I got a lot of inspiration. But really, that's all I can really think about. And I'll be trying to get some more videos out. Though, like I said, a lot of them gonna be more about the pets, which that'll probably get some other viewers on there. But like, subscribe, and you know what? Just as always, let the chaos guide you. Comment, like, and do all that.